Afternoon. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. Panda is not with me. Been working on Orca. It's base colors are all in place. Now it's all shadowing and again I zoom in and you can start to see some color changes there on his head, around the eyes, kind of around the fin. You zoom out, you see Orca. And yeah, just thought processes. How do I say this? The purple here and the blue are backwards, or they're backwards on the fin. I like the way the fin turned out, but that's purple on top, blue on top, purple on the bottom. I did that backwards here. I did purple on top. So I will probably fix this so it's blue on top and purple here. That way it matches his fin type thing. And possibly maybe widen the black here on his tail just a little. And I think the medium blue is too blue. I think he needs to be a little more gray. Orcas are deeper. I started that with the same blue that I did on the jellyfish. Jellyfish are much higher on the coral reef than, say, orcas are. So I think I'm going to need to gray that up just a little. But otherwise, you can see, back up, there you go. You can see I got the baby orca, and it's an orca. I mean, it's quite obvious, but it was obvious when he was drawn he was an orca. Alright, that's all I've done. I have other stuff to do at the house, so I need to get a move on, and I will talk to you later. So just on my way home, thought I'd share. They had a crane out here yesterday, day before yesterday, whenever it was, the last time I left. Yes, I'm back at the Osage River. See if we can zoom. Oh, he's going down. Damn it, there was this turtle. I was gonna let you see him. Anyway, they had a huge crane out here. And the object was to clear all the debris that had gotten stuck along the bridge. And you can see they cleared it. They also cut down that tree. You can see there's a little bit of the stump there left, but the tree itself is gone. Yeah, which is awesome. You can see there's over there's all kind of debris that they piled up on that side of the road, and then same thing over here. There's debris there, all the way down. I'm not trying to get the Jeep in the picture. You don't need to see my plates. But yeah, cleaned it, cleared it. Which is just craziness. It's all clean and clear. You can see where the dirt and stuff was settling there because of all the debris that had been piled up there. Same thing on the other side here, because all the stuff was caught. The debris couldn't flow properly like it needs to, or the river couldn't flow properly. So there's a big old pile here, but it's clear. Alrighty, y'all have an awesome day. Just thought I'd share, and I'll talk at you later. Alright, today's chore. You can see, where's my finger? There it is. You can see where I have water going down the roadway and not down in the ravine. So I'm going to come up and figure out where the blockage is and where it's got to be cleaned out and clean it out. One of them is literally right here where that clump of grass is. You can see where the water then jumps back onto the road. So, I just need to clear it out. Part of that is because next week we're expecting all rain. For whatever reason, April showers are now coming in May. And same ravine I cleaned last year, same ravine I cleaned in the wintertime. I need to make sure it's clean so the water stays in the ravine and not on the road. So they may get busy. Panda's down there making sure there's no rabbit squirrels, keeping me safe. And let me get busy, and I'll talk to you later. I hope the wind's not too bad. So I'm pretty sure I talked about this last year, but we'll cover it again. Top of the mountain is over there. Can't see it through the trees, but it's there. I do not live at the top of the mountain. Bottom of the mountain is way down there. you can't even see the road that the semi-trucks come on. Does that make sense? I'm in the middle. I'm at fog line. I'm not the top of the fog. I'm not the bottom of the fog. I'm at fog line. Having said that, the mountain weeps. It cannot rain for 2 or 3 days, and I will have water that comes down off the mountain. Does that make sense? And then because I drive here all the time, it likes to follow my little road tracks. What happens is it tears up my road. So I come over routinely, and you can see where it does it by itself. It wants to cross from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen. It wants to go downhill. And if you look at it, it wants to go to that pond. That's its natural course. Not because I drive here all the time, I've screwed up its natural course. So what I do routinely, and I do it again once in the fall, makes sense, and again in the spring, is I start making sure that it knows where I want it to go. So you can see it kind of comes across the road, and it goes into the start of the culvert right there. Makes sense, and then it gets deep. It can be anywhere from 1 to 2 feet deep, all the way down the culvert here. Mostly because I can't dig a trench through his property, you know, but I can off my side of the road. So I do, you know, and it keeps most of the water. Again, you can see it running down. As long as it's clean, it runs down. And then, you know, where it starts weeping on this side of the road, about where Panda is, you can see where it goes down. And then right about there, I cross it over. And it hits that ravine, and it goes on down, and it goes down. Good Lord. Not this first tree. Where's my finger there? Not this first tree. Not the second tree. There's a third tree way down there. Way down there. Does that make sense? Where it actually crosses off of my road. And it does end up in that pond. You know? Most of it is keeping it off the tire ruts, so I don't end up not being able to drive my road. Now, long term, what do I need to do? I need to go ahead and pay somebody and get, I don't know, 3-4 truckloads of gravel out here and have them regrade all of this, because this is the worst part of it, you know, out of all of them. I don't want to do it with the tractor, because I have boulders like that. That makes sense, but that boulder, and I have several of them, help stop the erosion. You can see that the water hits where that boulder is, and it cuts over. Now, there are several reasons why it does that. Water likes to run fast, and it wants to do whatever it wants to do. It goes wherever it wants to go. It will cut a new path when it cannot go. That's the boulder. The boulder prevents it. It doesn't have enough energy in this soft, you know, in this little runoff here to carve the boulder, so it carves a new path. And then when it does that, it makes all the rocks lay the way that the water goes, so the water can go over it faster, because water likes to go fast. So if I keep this clear of leaves and debris and sticks and whatever else, even when we have a hard rain, it goes to the culvert. It stays off my tire tracks, because that's where I keep it clean, so it can move fast. It likes to move fast. Whew, alrighty then. So Panda's like, Mom, let's go back to the house and play in the panda pool. Yes, I know. Because she's muddy feet. She's laid down in the mud and in the water. She's like, Mom, it's hot. I'm going to lay down. And she can, because we're going to go play in the panda pool next. All right, Miss Panda and I. Hey, bears. She's like, you see that quick look? She's like, shut up, Mom. Get off the phone. Stop filming. She and I, we'll talk to you later. Alright, next chore on the list. I'm my vendor tomorrow. And load up the Jeep, at least as much as possible. Same thing I did last time. I loaded everything except for the actual art. I will load the art, both oil paintings and coral sea fans, tomorrow. Does that make sense? I will load those tomorrow morning before I go on the road, and then I'll hit the road. But everything else needs to be loaded tonight. My tarp canopy needs to be loaded tonight. My chair, my display stand, you know, all of that stuff needs to be loaded in the Jeep tonight. You know? So, that's next on the to-do list. Let me get busy, and I will talk to you later.